again. Again, 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 again. Uh, uh, uh. I I'm feeling this hair today. I like it. Hi, everyone. Currently watching and watching after the live is over. How you doing? Yesterday's live was so much fun. I literally remember how we went. Just sitting down here thinking about it, and I remember how it went. It was so cool. It was so superb. It was so fun. Okay, so I had quite a morning, like a busy morning to be honest, and I actually just got back home. So I decided that I was still going to go live, but I feel like sitting down like this is going to make it seem a little too serious. So I think you just saw the movie I said. Okay, so I don't know if sitting down like this makes it too serious, but I also don't want to lie down because sometimes my back hurts when I lie down on my bed because the mattress is kind of funny, and like I think one side of the bed seems okay and then another side of the bed seems weird. Oh my gosh, I think it's going to rain. No, no, no. Okay, let's just go straight into today's video. I will not be doing any get ready with me because I'm ready for the day because I already had my day, like I went out, but I'm going to just be chatting and talking with you guys. Give me a minute. Okay. Okay, baby. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God the picture is showing. I'm going to be doing a handful of digital decluttering today. And I think I'm going to be bringing you guys with me on it because I have a couple of videos that are coming up in the next few days and I need space in my phone to be able to do that. Hi, hello, hello. Welcome to the live stream. Hey, Luna the cat. I like that name. It's so like sassy or saucy, like sexy, kind of. I hope you're a girl though. I hope you're a girl though, because I was like, oh, it sounded sexy, but yeah, it does sound sexy. How you doing? Welcome to today's live stream. I literally just turned on the camera. Hey, Yetu. Did I pronounce it well? I really hope I did pronounce it well. But once again, I have my water right next to me, and I'm not doing any get ready with me right now. But guys, I did my lashes today. How does it look? I like it. I didn't like it before. Like after I came out of the salon, I saw the lashes and I was like, girl, what did you do to me? But looking at it afterwards, I'm like, okay, I think it's fine. I think I like it. It's not too full, but it's okay. I'm also vlogging. I'm making videos out of it. So I hope that the video actually comes out really good. So yeah, I really wanted it to show. Yeah. Sorry guys. You love all my pictures. Yeah. Okay. So let me just move in. I usually would have told some of my friends that I'm probably going live, but I did not say anything to anybody today. Yesterday, every single wonderful subscriber joined me on live, and it was so beautiful. We talked and we chatted and we literally spent the whole day together. So, first off, I think I still want to share my to do list with you because I've been doing that, sharing my to do list with you every now and then, like just sharing and keeping you guys up to date with what I'm doing. And this weather keeps changing. Can you just stay one place so I can know like what's happening today? But first off, on my little to do list, the first thing was to do my lashes, and I did it. I have done it. That was where I was this morning. Usually I'll be live earlier than this, but I needed to go and get these babies done. Hi, David. Hello, hello again. Hello again. Hello again. Welcome. I'm so happy to see you because I recognize that you were in my live stream some days back, and you and one other guy, I can't remember. But yeah, that live stream was a funny one because I remember it vividly. So another thing I want to still do today would be, or was on my to-do list, was going live, which I'm currently doing right now. Yesterday, while I was doing my cleanup vlog, I decided I wanted to do a cleanup vlog for TikTok as well. But I also, because I had to film with the same phone, first of all. I think that was what made it hard. Yeah, you remember him, right? You remember him? Yeah, yeah, the one. Okay, he was a funny guy. Let's call him funny, for the sake of this live stream. So, I was saying the TikTok blog I was doing yesterday. I don't think it's coming out well. Or I don't think it came out so well because I didn't even finish it. The cleanup vlog I did, I needed to decorate. I don't know if you can see a little bit of decoration in my background, but I literally decorated my whole room because the Christmas season is upon me, and I always somehow take Christmas a little too serious. And I think that's still a good thing. But I would just look for a way to complete the TikTok vlog so that I might post it. But somehow I don't really know if I'll post it because I feel like it's quite cringe because it didn't really go according to plan. Is it raining? According to plan, or according to how I wanted it to go, right? But yeah, I'll just work with that one and see. My to-do list for today is not entirely crazy. Yesterday's one was quite crazy, but I was able to finish it, and I went to bed with a headache, a very serious headache, but I woke up feeling better. So I'm just gonna take off going live on YouTube right now because I'm already doing it. So after this, I'm just going to grab something to eat. To eat. Did I just do eat? To eat. I've not had breakfast, but it's currently 1:11 right now. So if once I'm done with this live, then I'll just go and eat. But moving on, I prepared a couple of things that I wanted to just move around today with. And no, thank you so much, David. My headache is not my headache, sha, but the headache. And I remember when I was listening to a random like a sermon, and the person was like, "Oh, you'll be saying your pain, your this. That is not your pain. It's not your pain. It's not your this. It's not your that. That it is. It is just pain. So let me not personalize it and call it my pain. It's not my pain. It is just the pain. It's just the headache. I'm live, oh. So it's like you want to join my life from the phone. At least your phone can FaceTime, so that's good. Thank God. Can do FaceTime. I'm happy for you.
Oh my god, it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm happy for you. But I'll call you back, okay?
Alright.
Okay. Exactly, never personalize pathologies. And I needed to hold that one to myself because I cannot be calling it my headache. It's not mine, it doesn't belong to me. But anyways, the headache is so much better now. I did a handful of vlogging yesterday, so it kind of made me talk for a very long time. And the funny thing is, I also came live yesterday afternoon, like around 11 a.m. ish, thereabout. So I had been talking to you guys from 11 a.m. till after the live stream. I think the live stream lasted for like about an hour, 40 minutes to an hour. I finished that one, and then I started making first vlog. I finished the first vlog, and then I started making the second vlog, simply because I really wanted to just have some time to, I don't know, I just felt like I could be able to do everything in one day. So I decided I was gonna do everything in one day, and it was super successful. It was so successful. But I ended up just having, that was what caused my headache, to be honest, like talking a lot. So yeah, I feel good right now. I feel like I've started another talking again today. Funny thing is, I've already started vlogging from like earlier because I had a very like busy morning. So I just got back home and I was like, I want to catch up with you guys, and then I can now continue with the rest of my day, which would still be somehow around vlogging. In fact, let me even vlog this part of my life right now so that I'll put it in my in my video. So I'm literally vlogging with one other hand. But yeah, I want to do, since the year is coming to an end, I want to really take my time to do some digital decluttering and clearing off a lot of weird, random, unnecessary stuff that has been in my phone for months. Okay, let me see how that part looked like. I don't know. I didn't get the angle very well. I think I needed to raise my hand up well. So I usually use my back camera when I'm vlogging so that it's giving me good quality. But whenever I'm outside, I use my front camera. Let me tell you, let me just you what happened 2 days back or some days back. So I was filming a morning routine video and I needed to make, because I usually tend to go on walks. So, okay, I think it looks better now. Like I have a good angle. Oh my god, the sun is like reflecting inside the phone, so you might not really see it. But I went out like to have my normal walk, and I was normally, when I go out for a walk, I don't like to play music or do all of those things. But this time around I had to carry my phone, so I couldn't use the back camera of my phone. I had to use the front camera. And it was so funny because I was trying to act like I was talking to people on FaceTime. Like I was just like, hey, how you doing? Like I was talking to my friend or a family member or something like that. Like that was the act for that day. That was the exposure therapy that I had for that day. And it worked. It really did work because people would probably look at me and they would take their eyes off. They won't really like keep their eyes on me. So I noticed that it was working and I was like, okay, that is what I'm gonna be doing now. And that was like some days back. And then I decided I was going to try it again today, and I did, and it worked. So, but the catch, or the, like, what I had to do was that I needed to wear shades, because shades just make me not to look at anybody else. I'm just focused on whoever, like the phone, and whoever I'm talking to on the other side of the phone, which is you guys. But because I'm talking to the camera, like the video isn't posted yet, but obviously because I know that I'm vlogging, I know that I'm talking to, the viewers or the subscribers, so I have to like put that in action. But yeah, I really want to talk. I don't want to talk too much today. I know I like to talk, but I don't want to talk too much today. Usually when I take pictures, I oftentimes take a handful of pictures. Like I'll take about, oh, what's that? Okay, it's just here. I'll take like about a couple of pictures, like 30, maybe not 30, but anytime I give someone my phone to take pictures of me, they always like click, 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 and then they take like a lot. And then when they give me my phone back, I sort of have to obviously look at the ones that are fine and then delete them. But at the end of the day, I end up feeling like 10 pictures were really good looking. And then I have 10 pictures just sitting down in my phone, not going anywhere. And then it just piles my phone up a little too much. Hey, favorite. Oh my gosh, I did not expect that you were going to be here today. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. Can you my mood just changed? Oh my gosh, it's not like I wasn't having a good time or a good morning. I have been. But I've had a busy morning already, so I feel like I have been punched a little bit by the sun, by stress and everything. So but right now, I'm good. I'm on high energy. I know 2 days in a row is so funny. It is. I That's why I was like, I didn't think I was going to see it today because I saw it yesterday. And I know sometimes it's like one off like today, tomorrow. Like so far that's kind of like how it had been. But yay, it's good to see you today. I am literally thinking or trying to do a handful of digital decluttering today. And well, maybe not today, but I'm thinking about it. I know! Oh my god, you saw it! It's my lashes. Girl, it's my lashes. It's my lashes, girl. My friend made me or convinced me to do my lashes, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do my lashes, and I did them today. I don't know. I have been like off and on with lashes. Like lashes is not really like my thing, but last time I did it, I hated it. My eyes were seriously red for 2 days. In fact, they even swelled up, safe. And then luckily, I think that was probably because it was my first time and like, oh, my eyes were sensitive and everything. So I still did it again, oh, with that same lash tech. The eyes were not so red like that, but I still was like a little bit off and on about it. But this time around, I used a new person, and my eyes are not even red at all. Like I just did it this morning, so that's why I think if I whenever I go live in the morning, I might not be able to catch you. But whenever I go live in the afternoon, like around this time, I think I might be able to catch some of you guys. So I might have to. It just depends on my day. Like today, I had to do all of that in the morning, so I'm going live now. But if my mornings are free, I often go live in the mornings. But yeah, that's what happened. That. Thank you, Giselle. Thank you so much. That is literally what changed my look, and I'm still kind of getting used to it. But I I'm not really a fan of the micro shading like for brows. I don't know if that one would look good on me at all. I feel like I'm a very natural-ish vibe-ish girl. Like I like to do makeup, but I don't really do so much makeup because I don't really know how to do it. But if I knew how to do makeup, OMG. I might not do it every day, but I'll do it sharp. Like I won't have to go and pay somebody to do my makeup for me. And I barely do makeup because I've always struggled with my skin and acne. So I just had this in quote trauma because I felt like the makeup would always affect me or would always give me breakouts. So whenever I'm doing makeup, I'm always scared. I'm always like, oh, I don't want makeup to break me out, blah blah blah. So I don't know, but somehow no, now that I have started gradually getting back on track with my skin, because I still have a lot of spots around here, but it's fading. So it's still there, but it's fading, sha. But yeah. Thank you. I should do a lipstick, lip liner, and lip gloss. I think I did that this morning, but it has already started fading because I've done a lot, like moving around. I've talked a lot. I've done like this with my mouth a lot. So it's kind of cleaning, but I usually like to do that since I don't really wear so much makeup all the time. So at least that one can enhance my face a little bit. Hi, Timothy. Hi. Oh my gosh, you're here again. I think it's the timing because 2 days in a row, that is definitely magical. But thank you so much, Giselle. I hope I pronounced the name right, right? Giselle. Red lipstick. I've never done red lips, like full on red lips before. I never have done it. I feel like I might not know. I don't know. I've just never done it, so I don't know how it's going to look. And I also don't really have a red lipstick or a red lip stain, so maybe I might want to think about that. But yeah, I'll consider that somehow. Yeah, Timothy, today is like a good day somehow. Like it's a sunny day. Okay, let me in terms of external factors, like it's a sunny day, the weather seems good. I'm alive, the people I love are alive. And also for me, it's a good day too. Like personally, I feel okay. I feel happy. I did my lashes. I did my lashes, and I feel so different. I'm still getting used to it. And at first I was like, I wasn't going to mention it. Hey, Aaron. Hi, welcome. At first, I said I wasn't going to mention that I did my lashes today, to be honest. I was just like, I'll just come on live and talk. But Favorite noticed it. She was just like, something is different. Like, I look different today. She couldn't place her fingers on it. And I was like, girl, it's my lashes. I can't believe she actually called that one. But yeah, that was really cute. I'm thinking of probably doing something different with my hair. I haven't done my hair this year. It's so funny. I didn't do my hair this year at all. I wore wigs all through. I did all back, like cornrows for months. Like I would do all back, I would loosen it, I would do it again, I would loosen it, I would do it again. Because I kept on wearing wigs. And eventually I loosened my all back. And right, I think yes, because you're an OG subscriber, like you're my day one. So you literally know how I look from the beginning. So like I was saying something. Yeah, I kept on losing my hair from my cornrows and doing it back because I just felt like let me just wear wigs. And Lagos is so hot. Nigeria is so hot. Like there is no light. There hasn't been light since yesterday. I decorated my room, and I've not even seen the decoration I did because there is no light. Like we put on the gen last night for like a minute or two. Not really a minute, but you get the point. Like maybe just for 2 hours max, and it wasn't like that was when I was able to see the light or the things that I decorated. Okay, yay, Giselle, thank you so much for actually joining. I think you're subscribed, but if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I hope. Thank you. You will find me again. You will find me again. Just subscribe. I oftentimes go live every single day, aside from Sundays. So, but you'll find me again. Okay. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. All right. So, like, the fact that there hasn't been light, I just felt like, oh, I'm just feeling like, how am I going to cope if I do braids? I'm going to suffer. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. You subscribe. So that means you'll definitely see me again, either through post notifications or something, Sha. Something will bring you back again to my live stream. Okay. So yeah, have a good one. Thank you for joining, Giselle. Bye, Z's. Okay, so now that Giselle has gone, I'm gonna still continue because the rest of my besties are still here. So yeah, she just wish me luck because if I do my braids and I start sweating uncontrollably or anything, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do it. Because sleeping with heat is so crazy. Waking up with heat is so crazy. Do you know that NEPA, like electricity, actually gives you energy to do something? Like whenever I wake up and everywhere is hot and there's no light, I stay in my bed longer. I wallow in bed longer. But whenever there's light, like I wake up to light, or they bring the light, or they put on the gen, the breeze in my room, the fan, the AC, everything just makes me feel so energetic, and I'm like, yes, I can get up and work. So, but yeah, hopefully I'll still be able to come live tomorrow so that maybe you'll be able to see my hair if I still do it tomorrow. But yeah, that one is just by the way. Okay, so because I think I was saying some things before Favorite came in. I'm considering doing some digital decluttering today. Not today, Shabo, within this month or within this period of December slash November. Because I feel like there are a lot of things in my phone that are just unnecessarily taking so much space. And also, like, what's that thing that they call it now, that I'm just hoarding, especially some apps. Like I know I have some apps in my phone that I feel like I don't want to delete it because I think I'm going to need it later. But the truth is I haven't used it all year. So like why am I still keeping it in my phone? So I was just thinking about it and I was like, okay, maybe I would just like yap about it for a minute. Especially my emails. I've subscribed to wake up. I could literally just wake up tomorrow and see 10 new emails from random things that I subscribed to back then in the past. And I forget to unsubscribe because I feel like, oh, some of their newsletters are really helpful. Some newsletters are really helpful. But some of them I kind of just don't need it. But there is a particular one I subscribed to that talks about your life in your 20s, and I think that one has been helping me. Recently he sent a newsletter and the newsletter was talking about the fact that it's okay to start over. At first when I saw it, the subject of the newsletter was like, you should read this if you are from 25, was it 25 or 27, but it was like if you are from late 20s, sure, you should read it. And I was like, I already kind of know what you want to say, stuff like that. But I was like, oh, let me just read it. I mean, I've loved his newsletters for a while, so I opened it and I read it, and every single thing he said, even though some of which I kind of expected, like I knew, don't feel like you're left behind, blah blah blah. But there were some other things that he put in that newsletter that made me feel so seen, and I think that's why I left it. But there are a lot of other newsletters that are very unnecessary. Some of them are like maybe a delivery company that I used some months back and they keep sending me newsletters and I just don't want to unsubscribe because I think I just said unsubscribe. I don't want to unsubscribe because I feel like my hand is just not going there. But yeah, this month or after this live stream, I think that's what I'm going to be spending my time doing today, and taking out every single thing that is not really sitting with me or favoring me at this time. And even contacts, oh my god. And I think contacts are like one of the, like, phone numbers. I'm just randomly talking about decluttering because I did some cleaning yesterday, but the cleaning was more of like physical decluttering, or like space, like my surroundings kind of. But now there's like this type of decluttering that a lot of people don't talk about, which is like the one that happens in your phone and all of those things, your emails and stuff like that. But I was like, I needed to get rid of a lot of things, and contacts like phone numbers are one of those ones that are so funny to get rid of, because it's like I'm just watching your status. We're probably not, maybe we're longtime friends that we kind of fell off at some point. I'll still keep the number there. Or maybe they're just people that, I don't know, there's just something about phone numbers that you just want to keep it there because you feel like you don't really know, I might need it later. There's that thing that it's like I might need that person later, and then you just keep it there. And then I'm ending up having 420 contacts in my phone that I can't even call maybe 20 people. Let's say I want to do, or I want to beg everybody to vote for me. Let me just use that instance. Like, I want to beg everybody to vote for me. I don't think all 400 of my contacts will actually respond to me, because some of them are like way, like, we're not in talking terms, but not in a bad way. We're just not talking, we're just viewing each other's WhatsApp status and stuff like that. So I think I want to get rid of some numbers that I might not be using. But that one is going to be very hard. Very, very, very hard on my phone. And then, I mean, if I'm able to do that one, I think I'm just going to thank God and be like, I have set myself free from the bondage of hoping, of thinking that someone would help me out in the future. There are a lot of emails that I come to see and they're like unread, and they're unread, and I just click everything and just mark as read. And I don't really think that's a good thing. I'm not sure if it's healthy. I feel like I can be very, like, intentional with a lot of things, and sometimes I might not really remember that, okay, I want to be intentional with my screen time, my phone. But the moment I remember, I'm like, yeah, I need to. Because there was a time that I knew that my screen time was going crazy high up. And also, I mean, I do a lot of things on my phone. So obviously, my screen time will go up so seriously. But then I randomly saw one TikTok where someone was like, she calculated her screen time for the year and it was 130 days. 130 days? We have 365 days in a year. Let me just do the math. Minus 130. That's like she had to that was like 130 days is a lot for screen time in a year. So that means she just had, in her 365 days, she had 235 days where she wasn't on screen, and then the rest of the 130 days she was on screen. It was just so funny. But for people like me, or people like that do a lot of screen time, like at work, even it's not even just me, I think everyone to an extent has a really serious screen time stuff. Like if you're a student, you probably have a handful of screen time because you probably use your laptop to study, you use your laptop to watch movies. Like me, when I was in school, I used my laptop to study a lot. So I had screen time, but it wasn't from social media, it was from studying. And then people who like sit in offices as well, like the 9 to 5 hours, they will also have extreme screen time, but not from their phones, from their work that is going on. So at this rate, I think everyone should probably just go and buy Blu-ray, anti-Blu-ray glasses or something like that, because I don't want. I really have been trying to make sure that my eyes are still fine, like for a while, for a long time. Because my mom wears glasses, my dad wears glasses. Like ever since I've known them, they've worn glasses. Ever since I came into the world, they've been wearing glasses. But luckily, all four of us, like I have three siblings plus me, that's five. I really hope. I don't know what cats you're seeing here, but let me just hope it's not what I'm thinking about. But what was I saying? Yeah, me and my three other siblings, none of us use glasses, so that is kind of like a good thing. So I also want to keep that for a while. Like I don't want to wear glasses. I want to keep my eyes like this for a very long time. So I've been thinking like what can I do to make sure my eyes are feeling better, looking better. I think that was one of the things that even made me start deciding that I wanted to read more books. And I was like, okay, I want to be reading books whenever I'm done working. Like when I'm done editing, when I'm done filming, I want to read more books rather than scrolling on TikTok. And oh my gosh, as I just said TikTok, I just remembered that I told Sania yesterday on the live that I was going to add my TikTok handle to my YouTube distance. So I think I'm definitely going to do that. But this is the book I'm currently reading. Oh, Everything is Fucked by Mark Manson. It's a very interesting book. It's a book about hope, even though the title seems funny, but it's like I think he has a collection. This particular author, Mark Manson, he I had read the book how a subtle art of not giving a fuck, and it was a very interesting book as well. It was more of like I think I've talked about this at some point. I don't know if it's a video I talked about it or another live, but it was about like not really caring about what people say and not allowing people to hinder you from like moving towards your dreams. I really like reading books like that. Books that encourage me to move and not be stagnant. Like books that encourage me to have a better life or to live a better life. I'm always thinking like that. But yeah, I'm just sharing it with you in case if you want to read. But I want to start reading more fiction now. I don't even know how I entered books. I think I was talking about screen time. But I want to go into more fiction right now. So hopefully I'm still trying to find recommendations from my friends or from people that can recommend some really nice fiction to me. You know this kind of fiction that will make you like you're walking on the road and your head is buried down in the book. That is what I'm looking for. But I don't know. I don't know. I have zero idea. So but I think I'll definitely figure it out eventually. So I feel like I want to ask myself a very random question. If I needed to delete any social media app forever, I think it would be Instagram. Because there's just something about it that seems a little too serious. I remember I watched a TikTok video of someone just she was just lamenting. She was like, there's just something about Instagram. Like Instagram is too serious. Like everyone on Instagram is always trying to put up a really nice aesthetic vibe or a really nice aesthetic life, which is very understandable because the way you portray yourself is very important online. But at the same time, I really subscribe to like authenticity. So and I think that's one of the things that have also shaped me into being the kind of creator that I am, because I kind of want to just emit that authentic side of me. Every single day would not have me feeling like extremely excited, but whenever I can be able to come around and show my happy side, I will. And if I cannot show my happy side, I'll show my sad side, and I'll take it like that. But yeah, for me to even whip out the camera and film, it really takes a lot of strength and energy to do that. Hey Ruby, I've been waiting for you. Not really, but I've been waiting for you, Loki, though. So I'm glad you're here. But kind of, I still have some time to spend or to spare. But I was definitely like, I feel like I tend to stay here for about 30, 40 minutes ish. Simply because I have been trying to also manage my time. Time management is something that I'm like far behind. I'm trying lately, and that's also why I started making to-do lists, because to-do lists have been helping me to just know that what I want to do today or what I want to do at that specific time. So yay, currently I have 2 out of 4. I know you couldn't see that. I just showed you the book like that. But I've done 2 out of my 4 major tasks for the day. So that is good. That is good. That's good. That's good. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with today. I'm so happy with today. Anyways, even though I felt like, or even though I feel like I might want to delete Instagram, I most likely wouldn't, because I still have, some people that I'm connected to there. But I really want to connect with my friends a lot more via phone call. Just like have more conversations via like speaking. Because a lot of times it's so easy to text, and you can just be texting mindlessly. But I like calls. I like when I don't really like calls from every single human being, oh, but if someone that I haven't spoken to in a while, or I know is my friend, tries to call me, I'll be like, oh, I haven't heard from you in a while, and I really want to hear like everything that's been going on with you or slash in your life. So like come and tell me about it. And I'll also do the same. I don't know why I keep touching my hair. My hands are just not being steady. But nevertheless, it would be so much fun if I did more calls. So maybe I should write it down. Call a few friends today. Yeah. It's not really in my to-do list, but I'm just putting it down so that I will do it. I'm just gonna put the box there. So I'll call a few friends today. I actually have a few friends that I have in mind that I miss. And I miss them, but I've not called. Why are we like this? Like, well, life is going on for everyone, so I really understand that. I understand it for them as well. And like, I wouldn't call them and be like, you forgot me. That's like one of the most disgusting things you can really say, because you don't even know how their life is going. You don't know what's going on with them too, and then you call someone and then you're like, you forgot me. You too. We forgot each other, so someone should just call and bring back that friendship. I miss my childhood friends, but everyone is seeking greener pastures, and they have to like travel and go around and all that. I miss my childhood friends. I remember the time my 2 childhood friends traveled. They both traveled out of the country at the same time, and I was alone. I didn't have any friend. I didn't know what to do. I literally just had to start going to church and joining church activities. I'm not even joking. Like all those things that maybe you go to church and they will be like, oh, young people stay behind. I was never that person. I wouldn't stay behind. I would always want to go home. But the moment my 2 friends left at that time after school, I started staying behind because I wanted to make new friends, and I didn't know what to do or where to start making the friends from. So I started from church. And eventually I did make I made like 1 or 2 friends from the whole everything. I can be quite specific with the people I want to have around me. If the moment you am around someone that is trying to talk down on me, I would just like not even worry about you anymore, because I don't really need people that would discourage me or make me feel less of myself. And I really wish a lot of people did that more often. Like, I wish people would notice when someone talked bad about them or talked down on them, and just, set that boundary right away. It's different if you and your friend like insult each other for fun. Oh. There's some people that they insult each other like vibes on vibes. That's completely different. That one is different. But those people that maybe you tell them that you have a dream or you have a plan or you want to do this, and then they start telling you, "Are you sure you want to do this?" Like, anyways, I'm not trying to be a therapist right now, because even though sometimes I think that I need therapy, I know that I can be a good therapist if I studied it. But nobody should come to me for advice. Only my sisters and then some of my friends as well. But like, yeah, I can give some really good advice though. I'm pretty good. I'm not so bad. I'm not so bad. Okay, I think I do have a digital kryptonite though, which is TikTok. TikTok is so weird because you can literally jump on that app and keep on scrolling mindlessly, and you don't even know that you've scrolled for 3 hours. But I also try to make sure that I'm not doom scrolling too much, because I post there as a job. Like, I'm literally posting like more than 5 times a day. Now that I'm thinking about it, that's a lot. Posting more than 5 times a day, that's a lot. But I am, because I'm also just working on making sure that I have a balance with platforms, and I am also enjoying my social media journey, because I am. And I don't know, I'm currently thinking if I'm going to take break this Christmas, if I'm going to take a break this Christmas from vlogging, videoing, editing. I don't really know how to do that, or how I'm going to do that. I don't really know how to take breaks. The most I can take, or the most I can remember trying to take, is 1 day or 2 days max. And during those days, I was like thinking about the next ideas to do. And the break was meant for me to just relax and not think about work or videos or anything like that. But while on the break, I kept on thinking about what the next video idea would be, and I had to tell myself that you're on a creative break, and creative breaks are meant to help me bounce back. So it's kind of hard, and but I know for a fact that I'm going to enjoy my Christmas. I really hope, fingers crossed. In fact, favorite, I don't know if you're still here, but I really wish I could just be like, oh, invite me for things, and I'll literally try. The funny thing is, I could say invite me for things, and then when it's time, I'll not be like, oh, I don't know if I want to go. But because I have this anxiousness when I want to go out, I start thinking like, oh, I don't know how it's going to be. I don't really know people there, and I'm worried about it. But the moment I'm outside, the moment I go and meet the people that, or go where I'm meant to be at, I'm like a little chill. I'm like, oh, this is not bad. It's not so bad. And then I try to enjoy the time. But I'm going to text as much friends as I can to invite me for things. I think I said this yesterday and I've not done it. Funny thing is, it's so easy to talk, but it's hard to do. And sometimes I think saying things that you want to do, it kind of makes you feel like you've done it, and then you don't end up doing it. It's like a psychological thing. I've watched a video on this kind of thing before. So I'm not going to say it again. I'm just going to write it down and put it like in one of my to-do list and tell my friends, invite me for stuff, guys, because I want to enjoy Christmas. And I really hope that you guys also get to enjoy your Christmas as well. So yeah, I think this is where I jump off for the day. I am going to have an amazing day. The weather just turned gloomy, and I'm going to lie down in bed. I'm going to take my wig off because it's causing so much heat. It's causing so much heat, but it also makes me look really nice. I like the way it makes me look. Yeah, but I'll take it off and have some water, some cold water, and probably even take a cold shower and have something to eat. I haven't eaten anything today, and it's 1:46 p.m. I really should stop doing this to myself, but okay, that was definitely my cue to go, because a call just came in, and I think that call is going to come back again. But yeah, thank you guys so much for staying with me on today's live stream again. I hope my connection has come back. I hope that call doesn't come in again. But yeah, thank you, Ruby. Thank you, Favor. Ugh, oh my gosh, how do I stop the call from coming in? I can't. I actually can't. But I just have to take it like that. And I pray the person doesn't call again, because I will call them back later, I promise. And this person, I can't text the person because they are not really on WhatsApp. In fact, they won't see the text till like they won't see the text at all. So yeah, this is where I end again. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you, favorite, my favorite. Thank you, Lau. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Giselle. Giselle was amazing today. Thank you, Timothy. I don't know if he has gone or if he's still here, if he's still hanging around. But you guys are the best. Thank you, David. Yeah, David also joined. Thank you, Yetu, Luna the cat, and Suki. I had a couple of amazing people on my live today. So, yeah, I always have the best time, even if irrespective of numbers or views, I try to have my best time. So, yay! This is the end of today's live stream. I'll see you guys in another live stream, hopefully tomorrow or in my next video. So, be the best because you already are the best, and stay cool, stay jiggy, have an amazing day. Bye. Yay! Today was a success!